Here's another great tune by Mance. It's called Sugar Babe. It's in the key of E, and he says somewhere that it's the first song he learned. I believe this is on his first Our Holy record. I'm just going to sing a couple of the verses and show you some of the variations he uses. Here it is. Sugar babe, what's the matter with you? Ain't you honey, but the way you do, sugar babe, it's all over now. All I want my babe to do, make $5 and give me 2, sugar babe, well, it's all over now. This song, Sugar Babe, is a little bit unusual for Mance because he's using a moving bass, an alternating bass. In his E chord, it's in the key of E. In his E chord, he alternates between the 2 E's. In the A, he alternates between the A and the E. And on the B chord, he actually alternates between 3 basses. Although sometimes on a turnaround, he moves his bass all the way up to the 3rd string. I'll show you how he does this. So he has his bass alternating, and he gets the song rolling, and what he does is he hammers on the 1st fret of the G string, hits the bass first, hits that 3rd string open, and hammers when he hits the high bass. Bum, bum, bum. Does the same thing on the A. Practice that with just that one hammer, and then add this one. Does the 1st hammer on the G string, add the hammer on the 2nd string. So it's, keep your bass moving, start out with your bass, and then immediately hammer again on the G string. Do exactly the same thing on your A chord. Back to E. So he's very fluid with these hammers. And one thing he can do, instead of starting with a lone bass and then hammering, he starts on the low bass with the hammer. So he hammers on the 1. This gives him a little more room down the road there on the bar. So in this case, he can go to the 7, the 6, the 5. Does it this way. Hammers on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And so he syncopates those, da, 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 although he starts on the 1 hammering. Does exactly the same thing in A. Here's another turnaround. Slides up to this E, takes his thumb all the way up to the G bass. So he takes this E chord up to this D position E, hits the bass, hits the high note, hits the high bass, open E string, and then he closes down on the 2nd fret. So this way, with alternating the bass and alternating where he's putting the hammer, whether it's on the bass or off the bass, he can fluidly, without any effort at all, go through many, many different variations. He can just hammer with the first finger, or so that's all the parts of Sugar Babe. I'm going to slow it down a lot, and we're going to play it on the split screen for you.